Hello students, this is Dr. Obsidian again, and today I'm going to teach you how to play, or at least show you how to play, a little game called Card Hunter. This is a free-to-play game, so basically what that means is that you can play it for free, but it does have some things that you can unlock, paywall, that you can invest money in if you're interested in the game. Even though that is the case, the free-to-play game is quite enjoyable for what it is, the basic edition. What this game is it's a card deck building game. You collect cards through the equipment that you get. You equip your warriors with these different kinds of equipment, and it will give you defenses and attacks and so on. And then with those, you will draw cards and be able to move your minis around the map and fight. And this is a throwback to the old days when I used to hang out with my friends and play some tabletop role-playing games, and it reminds me of those times. So it's a pretty fun little game, and since it's free, it's easy to try out. We're going to take a look at it. I've already gone through the tutorial, which is basically just a two-battle fight with a bunch of cards that are available to you, and then when you start out, you pick a warrior. You can pick between an elf, a dwarf, and a human, with the dwarf being really tough, of course, and the human being balanced, and the elf being mobile but not as tough. And I picked the human as my fighter. Later you can pick a cleric and a mage, so you'll have three minis that you run around the map with their own unique decks.
And now...
So once I've gone through the tutorial, the first battle that I'm going to fight is down here, the raid on Omelette. And it's a little story that goes along with it. Then you can see here the raid on Omelette. Kobolds are raiding a peaceful village of Omelette, slaughtering villagers and plundering their meager possessions. Will a brave adventurer step up to send these vicious bandits packing? The peasants will surely reward one valiant enough to aid them in stopping the raid on Omelette. An exciting battle for one character, and that would be me.
Huh.
Okay. So the streets of Omelette. The village of Omelette's peaceful existence is torn asunder by the din of battle. A kobold raiding party has descended from the hills and set about ruthlessly sacking the small community. Drawing your sword, you rush to repel the invaders. See, it looks like a board game. And my minis thrown down there. I got a couple kobolds. And they share a single deck. Okay, so as I've gone through the tutorial already, if you play this game from the beginning, you're going to be able to go through the tutorial and see, pretty much how to play. I can right-click and expand what the cards are and see what they do. This is very basic. This is my human fighter. He's got 14 hit points. These are my kobold enemies. They have 6 hit points each. Now, I can play any one of these cards. Of course, these are hits. They do 4 damage, range of 1, 4 damage, range of 1, and a simple strike, 3 damage, range of 1, and I can't hit anything because they're right up, against me. So I'm going to run. It's about the only thing I can do.
Huh.
And they're going to play their card, which is to move closer. So now that a kobold is within melee striking range, I am going to bludgeon him. He's the only one I can hit. I'm going to whack him. He's going to give a weak strike against me. It's going to do 2 damage to me.
Huh.
That's alright. And he's only got 2 hit points left, so I'm just going to simple strike him. I'm just going to do him in. I get a star for that. You can see up here I need 2 stars to win the match. They'll also get stars for knocking me down too. He ran up. I've got 1 card left. I'm going to use it. Again, he's hit me. And now that I have no cards left, there's nothing I can do but pass. And he's going to pass as well because he's out here.
Huh.
Alright. You always draw 1 bonus move card at the start of your turn. And then because you chose human, you get a basic run card as your default. Then you draw 2 more cards from your deck. There we go. That's my basic move. It's a run. The dwarf gets a walk, which is a 2, and the elf gets a dash, which is a 4. He's only got 2 hit points left, so I'll weak strike and finish him off. Now I've got victory. Easy enough. The aftermath, the village is saved. The remaining kobold raiders scamper off into the field. The grateful villagers reward you handsomely. The task now remains to track these miscreants back to their lair and put a stop to the attacks. I'm going to get my loot now. Get some experience. Open the chest.
Woohoo!
Amber shards used to be worth several gold pieces. Click take all and finish. This is common treasure. This is a rare treasure. Basically, I think you can sell those to get some money. And you can see here my equipment now. Later you can actually get some rewards. And I think that if you use the pay version, if I remember correctly, it's been a while since I played, some of the stuff you can access if you get the paid version. You might pull a sword, but you can't actually pick it up because you have to have the paid version or something like that. You can see here my blunt sword is a level 1 weapon. It's pretty garbage. And it gives me these cards in my deck down below. Bludgeoning, simple strike, and so on. I have no weapon here. But it does give me a few options. Even though I have nothing, I still can fight. And my boots give me some armor, which is nice if I ever draw that. It can be kept in my hand. Also gives me a walking move and a simple strike, because probably can kick or something. It says head to the army to exchange your loot. So go into the armory. Sell the amber shards for dragging. Drag that up there too. So, well, it's not going to let me. So it's telling me to pick up this axe. If I pick up this axe, I can equip it here, and it's going to give me better stuff. Chop, weak strike. It's pretty bad, but I mean, better than a punch. You can mouse over slots, it's telling me. Okay. And the armor, if I ever do draw that, it gives me the ability to resist 1 damage, and I do keep it, unless they have a penetrating strike. Okay.
Yay! What?
Farpet is the name of my warrior. He searches the fields for tracks and finds a trail leading to the wilderness. Oh.
And now.
So I can move on to that location. Following the trail of footsteps, you drop plunder. You find a Kobold raiders camped in the woods, a league from Omelette. Now is the time. While they are squabbling over their loot to strike back, destroy the Kobold encampment, and safeguard the village. This is introductory battle at a low level. There will be other options where you can, pay to unlock some adventure modules. There's also the free stuff you can play as well. And it does tell you the level. And I think you can repeat these too if you'd like to get some more loot. I pursued them to the hills surrounding Omelette. Before long, a musty stench alerts you to the presence of the remaining kobolds. It seems they are gathering their ill-gotten possessions and making preparations to flee. It is up to you to stop them from warning the main camp.
Uh-oh.
There's 3 of them. I'm outnumbered 3 to 1. It says that he has a few hints to help me out. I'm sure I'm going to go in there and get and kill them all. Collectively they have 18 hit points, so I do have to be a little careful. It says enemies have to halt when they move next to you. So move to the yellow square to stop them from surrounding you. Yeah, so they cannot get around me in a circle. I think they get some bonus if they surround me. Flanking moves or something like that. Here he's stuck, so let's bludgeon this guy here. Now he's going to block it. He's got a shield. Block any damage with 4 or less. It's a weak block. He's got to roll a dice. He completely blocked my swing. Yeah. He'll use his card. Their deck, I believe, is out because they dropped the common deck. Now I have no more cards, so I'm out too. Hopefully, get some decent stuff. Okay. Simple strike. Let's finish this guy. And he passes, so we can run, but I think I'm just going to end it around here. Finish this one off so that I don't get double. Oh, another block. Ouch. That's not good. Oh, chop hits too. Okay, I don't need to run. I'll pull a couple more cards. And what's he got? 1 hit point. Yeah. That's the end of that. Easy. catch the raiding party, you overturn their camp and liberate what items they had. Searching the area reveals a cave mouth and a crude earthen tunnel leading into the darkness under the hills. Is this where the kobolds have come from? Only further adventures will tell. Let's see what we get. Beat the level. Over level 2. So we can get some extra stuff. Get more health. Unlocked a new slot. If I have a shield, I can put it there. I got some unreliable blocks because I don't have a good shield. Maybe I'll get something here.
Whoa!
A rare kobold killer weapon. What do you call that stuff? Alright, you can compare just by mousing over what you have. I usually just look at the damage. The damage is 552, and here the damage is 443. And this one is 1044, so this is definitely better than that sword. Okay. And we'll finish that.
Huh.
It says go to the armory and get a shield. That's not a bad idea. It says there are new heroes waiting at Tavern 2. Okay. Let's go to the armory. Grab this shield. Sell some stuff. And we'll hold on to the sword just in case. That shield gives me a little bit better blocks than what I had without it.
Ah!
Head back to the tavern.
Yay!
Okay, now we can pick up our wizard. We can pick up a human wizard. They have a good balance of mobility and toughness. The elf wizard, of course, they are mobile, which is really nice for a wizard because you want to get out of combat. But of course they're weak. Wizards are already weak, so it makes it even worse. You can see their health up in the corner. A dwarven wizard. I think I'm going to go with the dwarven cleric. I'll stick with the elf wizard. It's nice to have a mobile wizard that can get out of trouble or run around the battlefield. Maddenman. Okay. Sounds
Yeah! Adventurers!
And then we'll continue our adventure here.
Yeah!
In a hillside, a crude tunnel leads into the darkness. From this ominous portal, the kobolds sallied forth to terrorize the farmers. Now you must turn the tables and bring fire and the sword to the raiders themselves as you venture down the tunnels into the darkness. Into darkness.
Ambush!
You light a torch, head into the kobold's tunnel. The passageway leads down and then runs straight for many miles before reaching a three-way intersection. While you ponder which way to go, a crude horn sounds, and a mighty kobold hero emerges to confront you. Oh. Boss battle.
Uh-oh.
It says the wizard needs line of sight.
Huh.
So here it shows that a wizard can fire,
Oh.
but of course because it's crossing through the corner there, it can't see to attack that square. Okay, so we'll walk the fighter up so that the kobold has a target. He won't go to the wizard.
Huh.
He can't block from behind. So that's good.
Yeah!
That means we're going to zap it. Oh, we have to move a little closer. Mark will hit. And little zap will hit. Oh, no valid targets. Alright, let's move a little closer then. He passed, so we're just going to wail on him here. First zap. Now he's going to turn and face me because that's where he got hit last. That means I can hit him from behind and he can't block because he faced the wizard. So we're going to simple strike. We're going to turn back. We're going to little zap him. And then we're going to weak strike him. That, as they say, is that. Too easy. The tunnel finally emerges high and above the floor of the White Skull Canyon. So this is where the kobold lair is. You will return with allies to finally stamp out these monsters and liberate the treasure they have stolen from the surrounding villages. And what Melvin's brother says, that was all right, I guess. I doubt you'll get much further, though. This game isn't dumbed down for the masses. Uh-oh. So we got a wand here. And a golem cleaver, level 2. The wand is level 3. I don't know. I guess I can equip it. Okay, that's fine. And this has a lot of 3 strikes and also has some reach as well. Might be better than the axe. Yeah. Let's do that. Okay.
Huh.
Don't forget to check the armory, it says.
Ah.
So you can sell my treasure. Wow, there's a lot of new things here now. I don't think I can wear this stuff yet. Level 6. Oh, okay, here. If I scroll down. Whoops. If I scroll down, I can see martial arts skills, healing stuff for the cleric, spear. It's got some reach, stabbing potential. There's some boots there. Cautious sneak. Yeah, this black card, I think if you draw that card, it actually hurts you. It's a feedback. So some of them do have some negative aspects to them as well. Yeah, there's another one. Divine is for the cleric. Divine armor, common boots, squeamish. I don't know. I think I'm not too worried about that right now. We'll just go ahead. See if we can get anything at the tavern. Nope. Okay. Moving on. After battling under the ground itself, you have emerged into a desolate White Skull Canyon. It is here that the kobolds have gathered under leadership of their sinister high priest. Put them to the sword and end their depredations once and for all. This is 2 battles. Returning to White Skull Canyon, you follow the winding, dry riverbed until you come to a high wooden wall. Suddenly, the gates are thrown open. Kobold warriors rush forward, egged on by their high priest, Igabid. Igabig? Yeah. Boy, the kobold names, let me tell you. Alright, my turn. I do have a block. That's kind of nice. Ooh. That would be nice. I could run up and smash something. Walk up. Let's get up there. Yeah. Ha! We're gonna kill this dude. What's telekinesis do? Slide, fly? Maybe you can slide. Move target character 2. Do not change his facing. Oh, that might be nice. See, we can move him away so that that guy can't hit us. Oh, he is going to hit us anyway. Oh, it is blocked. The flimsy block came in useful. Now he has no cards left, so I'm stuck with her. They've got 2 cards. I'm not sure what's going to happen. I could pass, but I think I'm going to get a little bit closer here. This is range 2. Yeah, let's just run. Okay. Oops. They blocked it. Throwing spells around and nothing happens. I have to pass. I can't reach. He's going to heal. Start of his turn. Still, it's my turn, but I have to pass again. He passed. Now we're going to go. Alright, now we've got the reach. Ooh, and a big zap. The big zap I might want to save for the other guy. Let's stab him. Stab 3. Ouch. We'll finish him off then. We can dash up here. He's trying to hide, so I can't hit him anymore. He's got 2 cards that I'm not sure what he can do with, so I'm going to run up on him here. He's going to run away. Yeah, that works. He's passing, so I'm going to walk up to him, and my wizard is going to take a swing with a club and finish him off. Never underestimate a wizard carrying a staff, because they can thunk you over the head. Good job, team. Victoriously search the bodies while your back is turned. Big feign death enchantment dissipates, and the shifty little kobold priest slips away deeper into the lair after him. Alright, let's get the loot. That was a useless sword. Okay, we can sell it later. Pursuing the kobold priest, you corner him in his stinking hut. Now it is time for the final showdown with these murderous bandits.
Uh-oh.
This map has difficult terrain. You must stop moving when you enter it. So there's the difficult terrain right there. It doesn't block line of sight though. It says you'll have an easier time to kill the Sham before his minions can get past the difficult terrain. So they're stuck moving slowly through this stuff. So I can actually rush guy. Oh, he went into a frenzy. Okay. Causes 1 damage. Lets him hit us harder. I don't know that I can hit through my... Yeah, I can't hit through my own person, so that's fine. I'll walk through it. Oops. Yeah. Had a big zap. Can't do anything else. I'm going to have to end my round. So I have too many cards. That's okay. Penetrating, I'm going to keep. I'm going to throw out the... Penetrating can get through armor a little bit. Okay. Okay. Get a little closer because they're passing, and we've got some range on this. I guess get blocked. All right. We can't do anything else. So that's that. Yeah, I moved my wizard over here. I think the wizard's okay to deal with this little guy. He's got armor. That's a good thing. Get rid of the simple strike. Let's see, select a card. Okay, penetrating and simple strike. Because he doesn't have armor, so, you know, that is a nice thing. They're going to get a little closer to me now. And, we're going to kill this guy. And the armor came into effect. See? It's automatic. It does 1 less damage. She takes 1, and that's fine. Because she can zap. Oops. And there is that. Blocked me. Okay. Zap him. He's passing, so we'll run up on him with the warrior here and simple strike. That's the end of him. She can dash over here. Should stay away from his run and land around there. Both of them have armor. Oops. Whoopsie. Well, I hope he's got more moves. Let's run over here. Yeah, he doesn't. So, we'll get up behind him. Take a weak strike. We'll penetrate him just in case he throws out a card. He did not. Now, telekinesis. Can I move myself? Looks like I can. No, I cannot. Okay, well, that's the end of that then. Let's get rid of a simple strike. Those. Yeah, we'll be able to finish him off. Oh, and we did block with our new block card. So we'll finish him off. Yeah, kobolds are easy. Easy experience, easy loot, searching through the muck and bodies. You recover what treasure you can. The kobolds are overthrown and put to flight. The villagers can rest well tonight. You are now a fully fledged adventurer. Okay. Treasure.
Whoa!
Oh, a divine item, which we don't have a divine caster yet. This is good for that slot. That'll give us some really weak but long range attacks.
Huh.
And now we get to pick our Dwarven Priest. Of course I could pick another race, but it'd be nice to have all of them. Hey, it's a girl too. That's great. That means Farpin's going to have 2 ladies with him. Oh, that name. Ogre Crumb. Okay, why not?
Yeah!
This is what you shouldn't do when you are commentating on a live stream or, on a video. Picking a name that you can't pronounce.
Yay!
I'm just going to butcher it just to make things interesting. Your party is now full. You can recruit new characters you like, but you will have to swap them for old ones. Okay. Yeah. Very good.
Woohoo!
That's our new home, so we can go there and access our collection, whatever that is, probably all of this stuff. So our new character has a couple small things, minor heals and so forth, and we did have a divine item, which was this claw to replace that. Has a healing pulse and some other cool stuff, and we are going to swap that out. A divine weapon. I don't know that anything will fit there. Doesn't look like it. Nope. So we do need to buy a weapon. Everyone else has their slots full. Daily deals. This is probably their store. We also have a Halloween specialty store up here.
Adventurers!
So we could do the, oh, it's exhausted. You have to wait. It resets daily, so you have to wait until tomorrow. It is a free-to-play game, so, yeah. Let's see. Okay, this is their other items that you can get. I'll sell some of our loot here.
Uh-oh.
Okay, can't sell items. To the armory. Ogre Crumb. Did I say that right? Ogre Crumb. Yeah, I think I did all right. Needs a weapon. What would be good? We need a divine weapon. There's a enervating spear. It's got some range to it, which is nice. Dwarf doesn't want to get up close. Since she's a cleric, she is a healer. We don't want her to put her right up in the combat. Alright, yeah, good enough. Okay. And there you have it. I could start moving on to the Caverns of the Troglodytes or the Wizard's Workshop, or I could wait till tomorrow and run on the raids here. Later, as you get higher levels, I think they do open up some other like daily quests and so on, and the map, you can see, is pretty big. There is quite a bit to it. I think it's a pretty good game. I enjoyed playing it quite a bit in the past, and if you like these sorts of games, it's free to try out, so you can't beat the price of free. Yeah, it does have some pay things that you can do to unlock certain kinds of adventures and unlock some gear or to get better stuff, but at least in the early stages it's pretty fun just to mess with. And I haven't done anything with co-op or multiplayer, but you can see in the upper left there that is available too. So I recommend checking it out. You might like it. Thanks for joining us, and have a nice day.